Hello, this is NKD SMARTVIEW, and today I'll be running a review for the game of Global Lotto Nigeria, also known as WINGO. Now, I won't be making this video so vast, it will just be very simple and plain because judging by the interface, you also should see that the game is a very simple and easy game, not too much rule, and also it's just a game that you just need to know the rules. To some newbies, it might be all wavy and shaky, but just some few rules and you should understand it all. Now, first of all, going into the rules now, you can see first rule written 3 minutes, one issue. Now, 3 minutes, one issue means that in 3 minutes, one game is being played. That means it takes 3 minutes for one game session to completely end. Now, going over to the next, you see 2 minutes and 30 seconds to order. 2 minutes and 30 seconds to order means that within 2 minutes 30 seconds, all participants which are eligible for the game and which are willing to play the game should have played it. 30 seconds to show the lottery result. Then the rest of the 30 seconds within the remaining 30 seconds, that is after the 2 minutes 30 seconds, people have played it. The last 30 seconds, no one is eligible to play. Within that period, the result is what? Being calculated and ready to be displayed. It opens all day. The total numbers of trade is 480 results. That means in a day there are only 40 games, 480 games being played all together. 480 games played all together. Judging by 3 minutes in an hour, you have 20 games. Then 20 games times 24 hours, you have what? 480 games all together. So now that is it for that particular session. That means in an hour, you have what? 20 games being played, 3 minutes per each round. Now, if you spend 100 naira to trade, after deducting 2 naira service charge, your contract amount is 98 naira. Basically, that is telling you that what, on each single game you play, you are being taxed 2 naira per each single game that you play. You have a tax of 2 naira. If you use 1 million, they are charging you 2% of what, your 1 million. So that is what is being said there. You have a charge of what, I believe 2%. It hasn't been stated there, but judging by if you spend 100 naira to trade, then after deducting service fee, your contract amount is 98 naira. So basically 2% it is. Now, number one, join green. If the result shows 1379, you will get 98 times 2, that is 196 naira. As it was shown, it does not matter the amount you use in play. All that matters is what, whenever you play the color green. As you know, in this game there are just three colors: the green and red are the basic color, then the violet is what, the peculiar color. Now, when you look at the green and the red now, anytime that you see what, the odd numbers, it represent the green, then the even represent what, the red. The odd numbers, as you know, from 0 to 9, the game ranges from what, the numbers 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So the green possesses 13579, but basically 1379 are what, the numbers that are what, prime to the color green, while number 5 is what, is between the number what, violet and then the green. They correlate and they both share that color. Also, another correlative number is the number 0. It is possessed by both the violet and what, the red. So whenever you see the number 13579, you can all think of what, the number green, but 5 is peculiar because number 5 is possessed by violet and also the green. So whenever you have 1379, you have what, a two odd game. What that is trying to say is that in this game, basically any number that is coming out now, except for what, number 5 and number 0, gives you two odd. Whenever any number shows up that is not 5 and 0, you have what, two odds, be it 1379 or what, 2468, as you can see in the number 2 drawing red. If the result shows 2468, you will get what, 98 times 2. That means whenever you have what, the number 1379 2468, you have two odds. But whenever you have the number 0 and 5, you have what, 1.5. As you can see, if the result shows 5, you will get 98 times 1.5. That is because the number is what, coexisting between two colors, that is either green and red, or either green and violet, or red and violet. It all depends. 5 for green and violet, 0 for red and violet. So whenever you see a 0 and 5, it has a lesser odd of 1.5. Now they say 3, join violet. If the result shows 0 or 5, you will get 98 times 441. That means if you are to have actually choose the number what violet for that particular game, that means if you just consistently keep on choosing violet, which is very risky, and I would not even advise anyone to do so, because the violet comes up once in a while, like once in a while, so it's not expected to do so. That means if you are choosing the number violet, you're only expected what to be going with the number 0 or 5. 0 or 5, if you see a 0 or 5, that is the only time you win. And then judging by the odds of 4.5 is actually very hilarious. No one should actually be doing that. It's too risky for the very little profit. Now number 4, select number. If the result is the same as the number you selected, you will get 98 times 9. That is simply telling you that what after your tax has been taken and all, it all depends on the amount you are staking with. Any amount that you are staking, once you choose any number singly, that is 0 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, once you choose just one number, you're getting 9 odds. That means choosing all 10 numbers, as some newbies always do, they believe that there's a possibility that if you're choosing all, you can win money. No, you are not. You're actually losing 10% of what you staked. If you stake 1000, over 10%, 10.2%, I believe. So if you stake 1000 on this, you are getting 100 naira back, because you are what staking on 10 colors and you are winning 9. If you stake 100 naira on just 9 colors, that means you are leaving out one color. That means you are giving yourself what a 90% chance of winning. Then what you are getting no gain. And if you what give yourself an 80% chance of winning, you are getting what 100%, 100 naira gain, which is what too poor for a 20% possibility of loss. Now also it also goes with choosing 7 numbers, 6 numbers, 5 numbers, and the rest. So my advice to each and everyone, if you want to play this game, just stick to your colors, and that is simple. 2 odds is not that bad for a win or a loss. You just need to know how to go about the game. Now the next thing I want to tell you about is what the different ways of playing. Now looking at this, now you have what the Leand, the VRAR, the DNLO, and the PFAF. All you should know is that these are almost the same, but their results differ. When you check about the Leand now, you check out now, first of all, this is your period. Your period shows what 2020, which is what the year, then 10, which is the month, 12, which is the date, 12th of what October, then 257, which is what your particular code for the event. Now your countdown, as I explained earlier, once it gets to 30 seconds, no game can be put in again. You have to wait what till the round is over and another new round is in session. So now once you check out your Leand, your VRAR, your DNLO, and all of them, they all use the same what time. They use the same countdown. Now you can see the countdown is open and all games are open and you can play. Now looking at the results to tell you what is the difference between them all, look at the period now for all the games. You can see it's all the same. All the same. DNLO 2257, DNLO record 2257 is the last. 257 is what the code at the last. Looking at your VRER, 257 is also the last. It also goes the same. But now let me start from Leand now to show you the result. The last result for Leand 257 is what red. VRER is also red. DNLO, you can see 257 is what a green and a purple. The reason is a green and purple is, as I stated earlier, the number 5. The number 5 words coexists between the number green and purple. Looking before that, you have what the 256, which is what is 0, and 0 what is a correlative number between what the red and then the purple. So that is something else. Then also PFAF, you can see what it is something very different too. It is a 0. That means you can play this game on what any of the 4 different states. So it all depends on what you wish to play and how you wish to play it. Now going over to the mine option there. The mine option there now will actually show you your member tablet. That is where you actually control each of your individual settings and all your name. You can change your password and each and every other single thing. Also have a refund policy here, and also you can get what to their agency complaints and suggestion about us. You can learn a whole lot from there. On deliver, you have your on receive, refund, all others to show you your deposit and all. So now this is my tax. My tax now is a side way of making money by referrals. You can actually make money by referrals. One referral to recharge so amount 10,000 naira, you get 500 naira on it. 3 referrals to refer that 10,000, you get 900. That is how it is. That is how their what referral system works. 1000 referrals to recharge and all. It all has there are different referral earning and how you can earn with it. So it all depends, and as you can see, it's all time based. It's all time based. All depends on the time based. The time based starts and also ends. So it's not something that okay you can hold for a long period of time. If you can't meet it within a stipulated amount of time, it's refreshes and you start all over. So that is another way of making money on this very platform now. So that is all I believe I have to say. These are the rules of the game, and that should be all. You can read the rules. You wish to register through the link at the description. I'll be dropping a link there to all those who wish to register. There's a link at the description of this video. You register, then also a number is being dropped there if you need more knowledge of the game, the strategy of the game. Let me know. The number is dropped at the description of this video. So that is all. Have a nice day to you all.